Oh, well, that was not too bad. Being able to at least cut him off from his retreat, because he was definitely doing that. Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Freeman. Now, when we left off, we had, well, not Beauty and not Goblin in our battles here, and we now do, which is pretty fantastic, because there was another update today with, well, huge amounts of bug fixes and wonderful things like that, because who doesn't love a good bug fix? I know many people are very much interested in the new content and, you know, things like that, and yeah, you know, that's absolutely fine to be excited for new content and things, but that's the thing. When a developer fixes bugs, it just makes everything much better. It doesn't even matter what it is, it just makes everything much better because the quality of life of the game is going to be improved so dramatically. So, what we're going to do here, on this new map, by the way, which in my opinion looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, just look at the overall scope of this map. It's just crazy. And if you can imagine the enemy actually spawning, like, let's say down here or something, you can just imagine that we would absolutely slaughter all of them. But obviously, at the moment, that is not going to be the case. Now, I have told the mercenary militia squad that we have in our command here to follow me. So hopefully they will, you know, assist me a little bit in staying alive and all that sort of thing. Now, this is, of course, the first bandit fight that I've done since the previous episode because I kind of wanted to show the progression of the companions now that they have their proper names, or at least the names that I've given them, and yeah. So I think it would be kind of cool to see them level up, or at least hopefully level up. I gotta say that I really appreciate the additional foliage as well that you can see around here. I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's just wait. Ah, there is an opponent down the hill right there. I'm not entirely sure if Goblin is killing them. I very much hope he is. Let's actually move our Posner conscript squads over there as well. I'm pretty sure those guys have already moved on now though, so they're probably going to be in a bit of a different position, so yes, that is a bit of an issue. Yeah, as you can see, they have disappeared, so I'm not entirely sure. Ah, there they are. Are they going to start shooting at them? I mean, let's have a look here. They seem to be maybe a little bit. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Alright, we're starting to get some kills now, and our mercenary infantry are actually starting to kill things as well. As you can see, there's some opponents over there, and I probably want to shoot at them a little bit. Ooh, that was an armored marauder. No wonder he took so many bullets to take out. I wonder whether I got a headshot on him to finally eliminate him. Oh, nice. Okay, that was pretty fantastic. Nice. Now we've gotten a level up, and that means I'm probably going to be speccing just a few more points into dexterity, by the way. I am gonna spec a little bit into intelligence as well, but I'm going to go for less constitution this time around, just because last time I was speccing into Constitution quite a bit because the amount of HP that you gained from Constitution was pretty low, but they have rebalanced things, as I've said in a previous episode, to include Constitution to make a bigger difference in the amount of HP you have. And so I think that you can probably get by with having a pretty low to medium constitution in comparison to before, when you basically needed to get at least 4 or 5 constitution and a little bit in vitality as well to make yourself just that little bit more survivable and tough. You know, you don't really want to be the weakest thing on the battlefield, that's for sure. Ooh, yeah, speaking of weak, ow, that was not very nice. That was not very nice at all, thank you very much. Okay, so if I could prevent myself from getting another bullet to the face, then that would be great. I probably want to run up here and see if we can see what my forces are doing. Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well. My militia are being flanked, as you can see over here. Gonna have to lay down some suppressing fire, maybe kill a couple of them, as you can see. They're only looters. Do bear that in mind. They are only looters, and these guys are gonna die very, very quickly, but there's a large number of them, and that's not very good. There's grenades going off as well. Well, all of the enemies do seem to be falling before our KA-13, and hopefully we're gonna... Wow, okay. There's only 3 of them left, and I took so much damage from them, okay. Where is the guy? I don't even know where he is. Ah, there he is. He was hiding. He was hiding in the posies. In the daisies, yes. Alright, where's the last opponent? Well, we've only lost 1 unit as far as I can see, and that's pretty good. Now, obviously, I'm not really attempting... Oh, hello. Don't really want to get shot here. Now, yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by getting shot. I'm not really attempting to get that many kills. It just happens because I kind of need to support our units, but that's the thing. If I continue to support them in this way, they are eventually going to be, well, frankly, kind of useless because we're not going to have any way of, well, giving them experience, and it's literally going to end up in the same kind of way. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to swap out a couple of things here. I'd actually like to get some more of this standard ammo because that's what I need for the KA-13, and I'm going to just take one of those as well. We now have 6,200. Going to go to the nearby town as well, and oh, I could actually do battle with these guys, but I think I'm going to leave them for now because there's actually quite a few armored marauders. Look at that, 4 armored marauder squads in there. That's it's pretty harsh. That is pretty harsh. So we're just going to go over to the nearby town. And did I level up twice or just once? No, just once. Okay, so let's level up our dexterity a little bit. And I think I'm going to go for some additional leadership. I think that could make sense, although running might be kind of nice. As you can see, it makes you walk or run 5% faster and prolongs the sprinting duration. And the player will have less side effects from exhaustion. Not entirely sure about that so much. I'm probably going to go for inventory actually, because that, in my opinion, is fantastic. Yeah, I'd really like to increase our, inventory capacity just a little bit. Anyway, as you can see here, Goblin is not doing very well in terms of the kills that he's able to get, and I'm not entirely sure why, because I'm putting him on the front lines pretty much every time. And Beauty, on the other hand, she is actually getting a couple of kills, so I'm not entirely sure why that is, because she's using a Mosin Nagant as far as I'm aware, and yeah, I kind of think that she should be a little, well, maybe worse, better, I'm not entirely sure. I just know that the KA-13 that we're currently using ourselves is pretty fantastic, so it's kind of weird. Anyway, let's just sell all of this, and I'm gonna keep, I don't even know whether to keep the 9mm ammo, to be honest. I feel like the 9mm ammo is kind of useless at the moment. Anyway, let's just sell the pistol, well, pistols, shall we say, and then we should, I think, do we have enough food? Yeah, I think we have enough food. Let's just buy some food cans. Just a little bit more can't hurt, can it? And what else do we want to go for here? I do still need some body armor, because obviously last time I purchased a shirt, and I've actually been asking for a better shirt, better armored shirt for quite some time, and the developers have implemented that, and now I'm buying the wrong thing. So yeah, okay, I need to need to try and find something. Ooh, look at that. Assault armor, 50 armor, that is crazy good. Maybe I should get some combat gloves. Only 1,300. Let's go and get some combat gloves. A combat vest is 20 armor. That's actually not bad. But I think we probably need a helmet more. 17 armor. Let's buy that. Alright, I'm going to spend 4,000. We're going to be a little bit pricey here. And I'm actually going to buy some additional ammo for our assault rifle at the moment. Let's see if there's any new weapons here as well. I'd actually like to get the, what is it now called? I think it's the R3, or yeah, I think it's the R3 that I'd like to get, because that seems like a pretty fun weapon to me. But I currently can't see it, so I guess I'm just going to head onward anyway. I'd actually like to do one of those escort missions again. Ah, there's one. Alright, so we're going to go and head over there and see what we can do with that. And let's put my gloves on and we'll wear this helm. Oh, we can wear the helm and the balaclava? Oh, that's fantastic. Wow. That means we are much, much more heavily armored than we used to be. So that means I'm going to take less damage, which is fantastic for me. Maybe not so much for the enemies. Anyway, let's see if I can just place one or more of these medkits on there, and then we're good to go. Alright, so here we go. We are escorting a VIP once again, and we're going to try and clear out all the enemy units before we do anything about actually escorting the guy. And we'll see how that goes. Now, as you can see, I was not actually able to recuperate all of my HP by the time we entered the battle, but hopefully the small amount of medic or first aid or whatever kind of skill we have that actually rejuvenates our HP over time in combat is going to make the difference overall. Now, do bear in mind that there are 24 enemies to kill here, and this is actually not the greatest place for us to actually be in. As you can see, I mean, I've done my best in placing our forces in reasonably good positions. I mean, you can see them here. They're taking cover behind the trees, and I'm actually thinking that we probably want to tell our other forces to move a little bit closer, because at the moment I feel a bit exposed and I'm not a big fan of that. So let's see if we can actually make a bit of a difference here. I mean, it really depends on where the enemy is coming from, but you can see here that this is an elevation. So if the enemy decides to come this way, we might be in some trouble. So maybe I should just send Beauty up there, and she can hopefully maybe snipe a bunch of people that are coming in. I mean, who knows? Maybe that would be the best way to go. Unless the opponent just has not even seen us yet, and in which case we are going to need to find them. So I guess I should make my way out there. And I've actually just noticed we have 73 armor? That's crazy. Huh. I can only imagine that it would get even better if we have, you know, one of the high-tier armor pieces. And that kind of makes me think, wow, how much armor are we going to be having? That's crazy. Alright, so there is some sighting over here of a couple of enemies. And it has actually just dawned on me that we are not actually in very good positions, because you can see here that the environment is a little bit tilted. It is a little bit tilted, but I suppose as long as the enemy comes up here, and I can't even see them. They're kind of blending in quite nicely here. Ow. Don't really want to get shot. I'm actually just going to run back. Thank you very much. Well, maybe this is actually not too bad, because yeah, as long as the opponent can't really get into entrenched positions, we should be in a pretty decent spot. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to use my airstrike over here. We only get one use of it, so I can only hope that it's actually going to pay off here. I mean, I did see quite a few enemies over there, so hopefully it's going to help us out. Even if it just kills 3 or 4, I think that's pretty decent. Oh, there you go. 2. I said 3 or 4, game. Oh, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's see if we can pick off a couple more as they come over the ridge here. It kind of makes me feel like I should move forward a little bit. Gonna move Beauty over there, and we'll move these guys here too. Seems like we're gonna need to move them a little bit at least. Who's actually firing? I don't even see him. Well, it seems like our forces have engaged the enemy, and oh wow, okay, there's a huge amount. Alright. It seems like we fought them off for now. At least Goblin got a kill. I'm very happy about that because he's been having some difficulties actually performing in these battles. Oh, well, that was not too bad. Being able to at least cut him off from his retreat, because he was definitely doing that. Alright, we're going to need to move our forces a little bit closer now. We're going to try and get them like this. Like that, and like this. Alright. And these guys do seem to be giving themselves a little bit of a disadvantage right here. Is that guy actually dead? I think I was shooting a dead body there for a second. Okay. Yeah, okay. I definitely ran into the main group of enemies, as you can see right here. Goblin is doing okay? Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Doesn't seem to be killing too much. Grenades away! Let's see if it actually makes a difference. Did it kill anyone? Nope. I threw it way too far, but there's only 2 enemies remaining. Oh, hello. And that's exactly why you should never underestimate the last enemy in a battle, because that guy certainly had my number, I just don't know where he is. Oh well, doesn't seem to matter too much, because that is indeed a victory. Now we just need to get our VIP to come in here and run over to the VIP space. But obviously I need to wait until our squad has returned to the evac zone. Alright, well, the VIP is entering the extraction zone for him, at least. And that will be a victory for us. 4,000 credits will be added to our account. And what's he doing? Oh, there we go. I guess we just had to stay in there for a couple of seconds. Alright, so I was able to get 6 kills out of the 24, but that's pretty nice because that means that our forces were actually able to get a couple of experience points this time, because usually they're not really that capable of doing that, which is a bit weird. I mean, I've seen in the past that they've been very, very good, so maybe it's just that I've gotten a bit better, or maybe something like that, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to improve my damage with rifles, thank you very much. And I think we're then now going to start speccing into intelligence. I actually had originally planned on going for dexterity 12, but I think the extra intelligence is going to help me to gain additional experience, as you can see here. And I'm also going to start speccing into instructor, because of course that is then going to enable our forces to level up a little bit quicker as well. So let's just refill these squads real quick. And yeah, then we should be ready to move on. And I still, maybe I should actually spend some money. I have 9,000, so maybe I should spend some money to buy Beauty or Goblin a better weapon. And I'd like to equip them with RPGs, or at least I'd like to equip Goblin with an RPG, but that's 22,000. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.